The morning after my husband's funeral, my daughter placed $300 in my hand, and she said, "Mom, pack a small bag." I thought she meant for later. You know, after things settled down. She meant the same night. Tell me how many mothers arrive while the funeral flowers are still fresh at home. I didn't argue with her. When your child sounds firm, you assume they're just in pain. So I told myself, she's grieving differently. Because mothers don't search for cruelty in their children. We search for reasons. But she wasn't grieving. She was measuring the living room. While I was reading sympathy cards, she was discussing property prices on the phone. I asked softly, "Sweetheart, what are you doing?" She didn't even look at me. "Houses sell fast right now, Mom." Then she said, "We can't wait." I didn't understand that sentence yet, like the house already belonged to someone else. I stared at the kitchen wall. Her height marks were still there, 6 years old, 9 years old, 13. Her father wrote each one. Well, that's when it slowly started to feel like I wasn't part of the future she was planning. When it's your child, doubt feels like betrayal. So the heart edits reality, I told myself. She just wants security. You know, I didn't realize I was the insecurity she was removing. That evening she drove me to a roadside motel. The sign flickered, the hallway smelled damp. She placed my suitcase inside and an envelope on the bed. $300, I asked. "When can I come home?" She stood near the door, not angry, not sad, just done. "Mom, the house is mine now." "Ah, you don't have a say in it anymore." She left. No hug, no goodbye, only the sound of the lock. The first night I didn't unpack. I thought I would leave in the morning. Morning came. I stayed, drinking morning tea alone. In the evening, watching television alone, phone beside me, you know. No calls, no messages. 2 weeks passed, then the phone rang. It was my husband's lawyer. He asked, "Ma'am, did your daughter ask you to leave the house?" Well, that was the moment everything felt different. My husband already knew something I didn't. Before he died, he quietly changed his will. If I was ever forced out, the house would enter a trust. Not to be sold, not to be taken, and not to our daughter. I could live there for the rest of my life. She could never sell it, never control it. The day she sent me away was the day she lost everything. She called that evening, her voice shaking. Not sadness, but panic. She asked why I hid the will. I told her the truth. I didn't know, but her father did. I returned home the next day. The neighbors brought flowers again, not for goodbye, for welcome. Love waits, greed rushes. And rushing cost her a home.